It's your boy, William H. McCringles. William H. McCringles. There you go, William H. McCringles. You dig? This your boy, William H. McCringles.
We are here with William H. McCringles.
The part I love most is they need me more than they hate me, so they never take shots. I got everybody on safety.
On the camera, but I mean, he not in the right attire right now.
Yeah, he got that nut ass stay up shit on. Like, who the fuck rock stay up, dog? We ain't stay. Listen, we stay up, but we don't rock that shit.
Y'all like him look like Pusha T and shit.
You gotta show the cornrow.
After your convoy coming with me, fuck a solo death. I let this fofo rip like I got an F on the test. Ain't no S on your chest, so don't think you Superman. Cause if this Uzi blame, it'll get you the wheelchair with the straw. He can't move his hands, or his legs for that matter. Bag on his hip, no control of his bladder. I'm a generous nigga, I could've left his brain splattered. Instead, I just turned him to a vegetable, now add him to the platter. With the rest of these niggas.
Little story that's deep up in me, that is deeper than me, that is deep to the streets. Some shit these niggas make so hard to believe, like trying to get a 9 to 5, it's so hard to achieve. As I look and proceed, drop to my knees, asking God to forgive me for sins that I made. For the women I hurt, it was meant to be paid. Cause when the mind is young, there's no growing trees, right? And when I plant for my seeds, they had their leaves bright, quenching they thirst, and now knees bright. Digging deep in my earth to find my meaning in life. I heard she could be a bitch, everything could be hers like these chips. I paid attention to my fears have been one of my strengths. Losing my girl, wife with the number 2 chick. Or we can't menage it all together. Massaging on your body while we in the stormy weather. Sweating cause I'm nervous, so the nervous you to say that. Makes me sweat because I hit the booth and turn right into Satan. I was a man that wishing God were a week. Do it like a single mother, do it for a seed. Do it cause jumping lion won't let me leave. Fuck it, cause it can't need me. Run, Bristol, shine, D Street, reppin' with a brain like D.S.A. On my chest, retro from 9-5. You can call me Mr. Bonfire. D.S.A. stay stuck. All my business are colliding, so they hard to pay out. I can teach about Picasso and Italian culture values. You beginning like an intro and
We are here with William H. McCringles. He just had his last show at the Voltage Lounge. So William, tell me all about you. What made William H. McCringles? Where did it come from? What gave you that whole idea of having that name?
Well, William H. McCringles, that basically came from my uncle. When I was younger, my uncle had died when I was a little bit younger. So my mom always used to say that the name that my uncle's soul left out of his body and jumped into mine. So I always was being called, "Stop acting like Williams, stop acting like Williams." So that's where that came from. Then with the William H, I'm a big Jay-Z fan. So on one of his albums, he had William H. Holla, and I just always just ran with that. And the McCringles just always came from my dad. My dad called me Kringles, and so I just put an MC in front of it because I was rapping, and just made it McCringles.
Okay, well that's great. That's great. So your music, what type of music do you rap? Is it like a neo soul, or is it like the hardcore rap? Tell me about it.
Well, my music is basically it's real life situations. My story is basically talking about the blue collar worker and how they struggle just as much as the drug dealer struggle. I've been in the streets and did the street stuff, but I basically always had a job, always dealt with them type of struggles. Dealt with being a single father and always having to be there for my kids, and that's basically where on the motivation for my music. And the big thing is love. Love is definitely a big thing that helps motivate me because I love, relationships, marriages, all that types of stuff like that.
Oh, well, and dabbling on relationships, marriages, are you currently single? For all the young ladies out there in internet land.
Yes, I am currently single. Say no. No, I'm not single. I'm in a happy relationship that I've been in for a year now. We got 5 beautiful kids, and hopefully soon we're gonna be pushing to hit that marriage point in the next couple of years or so. So
That's great. Now let's talk about the Voltage. I was there. It was hot. You were bringing out that hotness. You had the people bumping. They were dancing. Let me know about it. Tell me about the things that was going on in your head when you saw all of that. Everybody, the crowds. Was it like bringing it? Did it bring it out? Did it bring out the William?
Well, it definitely felt good from my first show that I had at the 3G Lounge. That was a little bit smaller, so it was a lot more live there because it was like 2 floors and it was like jam-packed in there. And basically, the one thing that was running through my head was not to lose my breath. I wasn't really trying to lose my breath. I was running a little hoarse because the night before rehearsal that we had, I went extra hard and, wasn't even thinking about the performance the next day. Woke up the next day with a little sore throat. I was drinking some tea all day. So, my basic thing was don't lose my breath so that I could sit there and make sure that I hit all my bars at every given point. And another thing was my pound cake freestyle. Shout out to AG the accomplishment for that one. I didn't expect as many people to have that song as they did there, but I was happy that we had one of the top verses that was there. It got acknowledged by a lot of people. Shout out from the Bulls from MCE. They had a nice pound cake verse too. But everybody definitely acknowledged us for the bars and for the energy that we had going.
That was hot. Now about the people that was up there. Who was what's his name? Jambalaya?
Oh, Jay Jambalaya. We actually have him here with us.
Well, let's bring him on out. Jambalaya?
Jay Jambalaya. What's up, bro?
I'm feeling good work from yesterday. How you doing today?
How you doing? Now tell me about, where did you get Jambalaya from?
Jambalaya was a name that I had came up with. Growing up, I had always had a million nicknames just naturally from having so many close males in my life. I got a million nicknames, and it always gave me a different, persona for each nickname. Each nickname was like a different tag for a different personality. So after getting older and maturing and really growing into my art, it was like, all right, well, you know, versatility is one of my biggest things, you know, it's one of my strong points. So what's something that's, you know, the most variety thing you could think of, something that's healthy, something that's full, you know? So I just came up with jambalaya, you know? So
That's hot. That's hot. So how did you feel yesterday? Being up on that stage around all those people screaming out your name. I heard them, jambalaya. I heard them. It was rocking. So what did you think about it?
It was cool. It was a good experience. It wasn't my first performance, but it was definitely one of the most signifying performances yet that I've had, because I performed with, you know, my family. You know, I performed with my two cousins, you know, William H. and AG. You know, and we blew the joint up. We blew it up.
Yes,
you know?
it was everything. So what's your next venture for the both of you?
Finishing up mixtapes. I got the D.S.A. mixtape coming out in the summertime. The dark skin Aubrey. He gonna be featured on there. The song that we were singing, Backyard. That's gonna be like one of the main singles that's gonna be on there. William H. mckringles featuring J Jambalaya. You know, we also gonna have AG the Accomplished one, another one. My close friends that was up on stage with me, ripping it with me. He gonna be featured heavy on there, and a couple other people. Other than that, we're gonna be definitely moving forward with doing more shows, probably doing some more open mics, and but other than that, just keep on writing and getting music together and killing the shows and promoting.
Okay. Well, you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? We've just heard everything from William H. mckringles and J Jambalaya. Listen out for their names. Come out to their shows. Support all the Philly artists. And you know, let's do this. Thank you, gentlemen. Y'all have a great evening. Let's get it hopping.
Sorry, no.